From the cell organelle part, today we are going to discuss about another two cell organelles which is commonly found in an animal cell, which is known as the Golgi apparatus or Golgi bodies and lysosome. And if you see in this diagram, this is taken from Wikipedia. If you see inside this picture, you can see that which is marked as 6. You can see near to that endoplasmic reticulum. You see a red colored structure is there, which is having cristae, something layered. Those structures are known as Golgi bodies or Golgi apparatus. And this name, Golgi apparatus, is given in the remembrance of the scientist or person who reported about this. And his name is Camillo Golgi. So from that time onwards, it is called to be Golgi bodies. And if you see, this is how the Golgi bodies, when we look through the electron microscopic structure, when we see these Golgi bodies, we will see like this. And if you understand this, if you see this very clearly, it's very difficult to understand the real diagram which we see in textbooks and when we see under the microscopes. So you can see there cristae, that means some layer like structures you can see there, and we need a good observation capacity to understand, analyze this or see this under the microscope. And how this structure looks like in a 3D image, it looks like this. It looks like this in a 3D part, 3D image. And when you see this structure in detail, we can see that this is a collection of fused means which has come together, flattened structure, and there's flattened disc-like structure. This is how this Golgi apparatus looks like. And this Golgi apparatus, what they do is they are actually known as the packing center. Packing center means whatever the proteins that is produced from the endoplasmic reticulum, that means to the rough endoplasmic reticulum, these will be transported to Golgi apparatus in the form of vesicles. And inside the Golgi apparatus, they will be packed and they will get a label also. Label means where this protein has to be transported. So this is something like a godown. That means all the proteins were produced from the endoplasmic reticulum, stored inside the Golgi apparatus, and it will get a label and a destination where it has to be. And this will be transported through the vesicles to the different parts, to the different areas inside a cell. So if you see this, it looks like this. This diagram what is shown here is how it is, and this whatever you see there, the whatever you see there with this light color, it is the endoplasmic reticulum with lot of beads inside that, which is known as the ribosomes. And inside this, proteins are synthesized, and these proteins are transported to the Golgi bodies, and it is packed and given out. You can see that vesicles, like secretory vesicles, so they are going out, something from the vesicles they are coming in. This is how the Golgi apparatus functions. And this Golgi apparatus is also responsible for the synthesis of lysosomes. We will study about that, what these lysosomes are doing, what is its function inside the cell. So these things you have to remember. What is the main function of Golgi apparatus, what is its structure, and how they help in the transportation of proteins inside the cell. I think last class we have discussed only about endoplasmic reticulum, that is rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. I think I have forgot to explain about ribosomes. So I am adding to that. Then we will move to the lysosomes. And what does this ribosomes means? The word ribo and somes, RIBO, ribo, it's a sugar complex, ribose sugar, and somes means body. And what is this ribosomes? Who discovered it? The ribosomes was discovered in 1950s with the help of these electron microscopes. And the person who discovered this ribosome, his name is George Palday, and he gave the name ribosome. He coined it also that they have some functions inside this. And this ribosome name, and you can see here ribosomes are first observed in the mid Romanian American cell biologist George Emil Pallade using electron microscope, and the term ribosome is given in 1950s by Richard B. Roberts. And what these ribosomes are doing, these ribosomes are the factories of protein production where proteins are synthesized. And these ribosomes are present in a free stage or it is attached with the endoplasmic reticulum. In the both ways it can be seen that in the free stage means it will be present inside the cytosol, that means a liquid area in the cytoplasm, and it is even it can see attached to the endoplasmic reticulum. If it is attached to the endoplasmic reticulum, it is known as the rough endoplasmic reticulum. That is why it is called that it is responsible for synthesizing the proteins. And after synthesizing these proteins will be taken from there as a vesicle and will be taken to the Golgi bodies. Then Golgi bodies will come into action. These lysosomes. This is a structure of lysosome. I think in the textbook it is not given properly, so I have taken from through online. This is how this lysosome exactly looks like, this structure. And these lysosomes are also originated from Golgi apparatus. Golgi apparatus are responsible for synthesizing this lysosome. And why this name lysosome given? Word lyso means dissolving, some means bodies. That means bodies which are responsible for dissolving something. And this lysosome was first discovered by a scientist known as Kristen D. Dew. And what is this main function? And this is a membrane bound organelle. And what is the main function of this lysosome is? These lysosomes carries hydrolytic enzymes like protease, lipase, etc., which have the capacity to break the biomolecules. And these lysosomes, the pH of this hydrolytic enzyme is somewhere around 4 to approximately 4 to 5 pH is, that means all near acidic. And what these lysosomes are doing, that is whenever a cell is under threat or some damages happens inside a cell or a cell organelle or anything, these hydrolytic enzymes will go and destroy those things. That is why the name lysosome. Lyso means dissolving something, somes means body. From that they have given this name. And it is of very importance. Any damage to the cell, lysosome is the thing that destroys it. So lysosome is also an important part of cell organelle.